The latest on this horrible heat wave up and down the East Coast. We've been talking about it all week. The good news now is it looks like the scorcher is finally coming to an end, with temperatures expected to fall today after 4 days of highs around 100 degrees. Now, the bad news, the extremely high humidity will continue. CBS News national correspondent Jeff Glor back in Times Square this morning with the very latest for us once again. Jeff, getting any cooler out there?
Like an icebox, Chris. Yes, indeed. Yeah, highs in the upper 80s expected today, but as you mentioned, still exceedingly humid as the heat wave with some relief enters day 5. As tens of millions in the Northeast did their best to cool off during yet another day of record high temperatures, emergency crews remained on alert. In Baltimore, a special team checked on 3,600 elderly residents, all over 90, on the phone.
I wanted to make sure you were okay.
While the nursing home was evacuated after officials learned patients had spent more than 3 days without air conditioning.
All they did was run and get a bunch of fans, and fans don't cool you off in temperatures like that.
After record temperatures Wednesday from New York City to Richmond, Virginia, health officials warn that even with some temperature relief in sight, the air quality will not recover as quickly.
The same system that's trapping the hot air in this area for so long is also trapping the pollution. As this heat wave goes on, it essentially means we're breathing the same air again and again.
Air quality decreases when trapped heat and sunlight react with vehicle exhaust and other pollutants, releasing more irritants into the air and causing breathing difficulties for many.
This can be very dangerous. The heat and humidity can be particularly bad for people with cardiac, heart or lung diseases.
So increased stress on people's bodies and also increased stress, continual stress on the nation's power providers, especially here on the East Coast. We continue to get reports of sporadic outages, but again, nothing widespread. Chris?
CBS's Jeff Glor in Times Square for us this morning. Jeff, thanks.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.